few days ago, I read a quote on Facebook. Now, the photo was of Denzel Washington. I think he was giving a speech. I don't know why he's in a toga, but he's in a toga. I doubt na si Denzel Washington talaga yung nagsabi nito. Siya yung ginamit sa photo. Obviously, that's Denzel Washington, diba? A wise man once said, "Don't be afraid to start over again. This time, you're not starting from scratch. You're starting from experience." Okay, so again, don't be afraid to start over again. This time, you're not starting from scratch, you're starting from experience. I think this quote hit harder today than I believe it would have a year ago. This hit home. This quote hit home for me. I'm sure for everyone else, because obviously of what we're going through right now with the pandemic and everything that's happening here in 2020. Everyone's going through something in their life that's COVID related. One of the things that COVID affected or is affecting, among other things, is our careers. My girlfriend and my elder sister both work for PAL, Philippine Airlines. My eldest sister is a big boss in Macan. Macan is an advertising company. My younger sister also works for an advertising company. Now, a lot of companies are going through a retrenchment program. Is that what they call it? A retrenchment situation, a retrenchment period. I don't know what they call it. Alright. So, yung retrenchment, may mga tinatanggal. Maybe because hindi na nila of course, with the economy going down because of COVID, hindi na nila kayang sweldohan lahat. Or kumonti yung trabaho. So since kumonti yung trabaho, hindi nila kailangan ng ganong kadaming nagtatrabaho. Alright, that's why I think this quote hits most now. Kasi a lot of people are forced to start over. They were forced to resign or matanggal sa trabaho na matagal na nilang ginagawa. And it was out of nowhere. They didn't do anything wrong. They didn't fall short of anything. Hindi ibig sabihin hindi kayo magaling sa trabaho nyo. Kayo lang yung pinakabata. Kayo yung pinaka-junior. So kayo yung naapektuhan ng retrenchment. My eldest sister from Macan is one of the big bosses na so hindi siya nasama dun sa retrenchment program. Pero yung mga nasa ilalim niya affected. So what they agreed to do, the bosses, was to take a pay cut. So yung pay cut nila na usually malaki, kasi obviously mga boss sila dun, di ba? Binaba nila to avoid na magtanggal sa ilalim. So that's what they did. My younger sister, who works for another advertising company, hindi siya natanggal, pero bumaba din yung salary. My older sister din, and my girlfriend just found out na hindi rin sila nasama dun sa retrenchment ng PAL. Alright? But a lot of you guys, I'm sure, a lot of us, know someone, whether personally or know of someone who was affected by COVID. Their careers were affected by COVID. Me, wala na akong network. But this is not because of COVID. Nawalan ako ng network. A lot of us nawalan ng network, whether it be the entertainment industry or the sports industry or the news industry or the lifestyle industry or whatever. Marami kami nawalan ng trabaho, but not because of COVID. So, I'm one of them. Talking about the quote na nabasa ko nung isang araw nga, don't be afraid to start over again. This time, you're not starting from scratch, you're starting from experience. So medyo tinamaan ako dun. Siyempre, you will go through that phase that you don't know what to do. You don't know how to start. You don't know where to start. I've been an analyst for ABS-CBN for 5 years, since 2016. Now you're forced to look somewhere outside of what you're used to. There are two things you can do. One is cry about it, blame COVID, blame the government. I'm not saying the government is doing the right things right now, but you can do two things. Blame something else, blame someone else, or you can make do with what you have, with what you know, with the experience that you have, and you move forward. Yun lang naman yung dalawang pwedeng gawin eh. Now, it's fine if for the first few weeks, maybe the first few months of the quarantine, pinagdaanan mo yung disappointment, yung frustration. Lahat naman tayo nagulat eh. Sinisi mo yung COVID, sinisi mo kung saan man nanggaling yung COVID, diba? Sinisi mo yung mga paniki, diba? And then, sisisihin mo yung government, yung lack of action nila, yung lack of control nila of the situation. Pwede. But the thing is, hindi ka dapat matakot eh. Hindi ka dapat masayangan dun sa 5, 6, 7 years mo dun sa company mo. Hindi ka dapat masayangan dun sa 5, 6, 7 years mo dun sa old job mo. Kasi hindi sayang eh. Hindi naman tapon yun eh. May natutunan ka eh. Like ako, may natutunan ako sa ABS-CBN, man. May natutunan ako working with the best. Working with Boom Gonzalez, working with Anton Rojas, Andre Felix. I worked with TJ Manotok. I worked with Ronnie Magsanok, Miko Halili, Nico Ramos, Martin Javier, Mix Bustos, Marco Benitez, Christian Luanzon, Eric Tipan. Di ba? I worked with the best of them. Also under the best bosses. So, I can cry about it na wala yung ABS-CBN the same way you can cry about it na nawala ka sa work mo, if ever nawala ka sa work mo or nabawasan yung work mo and then suddenly your salary is not enough to put food on the table. You can cry about it and say kasalanan ni COVID, kasalanan ng government, di ba? Or, wait, sa lahat ng natutunan ko the past 5 years, 6 years, hell, kahit 1 year ka pa lang sa company na, what am I supposed to do now? What can I do now? How can I move forward? Because no one's gonna feel sorry for any of us. You gotta do something about it. Like, you gotta stand up. Accept the fact na nangyari ito sa lifetime mo. Accept the fact you were part of the COVID drama of 2020. And then you move on. You need to wake up one day and say, okay, tama na, hindi na ako magrereklamo. Hindi na ako iiyak na COVID kasi. Di ko naman inaasahan to eh. You gotta wake up one day and say, okay, what's next for me? Usually, it's covered with fear. Hindi ko alam anong gagawin ko next. Hindi ko alam anong gagawin ko next. What the hell am I supposed to do? Diba? I've been in this company for 5-6 years. I've been doing this for 5-6 years. What else am I gonna do? Diba? But everything you learned from that stint or that time that you were in someone's company, you move forward with it. Whether it be you apply for another company, whether it be you start your own company, you start your own brand, you open up a business, kahit ano man ang gusto mong gawin. Don't be afraid and don't ever say na nasayang yung last how many years mo. It's the fear of the unknown, Joanne. It's true. It's the fear of the unknown. But when will it be known? How will it be known if you don't move or walk towards that unknown and fucking find out what's there? Don't allow yourself to be immobilized or paralyzed by fear. Now you know yourself better. Hopefully you went through a phase these past few months that, okay, ito pala ako, ganito pala ako, ito pala ang gusto kong gawin. Maybe a lot of you are already unhappy where you were pre-COVID, honestly. But assurance made you stay. Kung nasan man kayo nun, maybe a couple of you, hindi naman masaya eh. Pero nandun kayo kasi assured ako dito eh. May sweldo ako buwan-buwan dito eh. Maybe some ganun ang pinagdaanan. And then suddenly, COVID hit. Now, you don't have an excuse anymore. You can actually go for what you want. You can actually move towards what you really want in life and what can really give you happiness. Na talagang magigising ka sa umaga, masaya ka, excited ka, gagawin mo yung gusto mong gawin. Hindi yung magigising ka sa umaga, okay, trabaho na naman. You can't just wait for COVID to finish. Or you can't just wait for someone to find the vaccine tas ayos na lahat. No, man. Like, ang gagawin ko, sasabihin ko sa'yo, oo nga bro eh, gago yung COVID eh. Is that a true friend? No. A true friend will tell you, yo, you know, it's unfortunate na ganun yung nangyari, but fuck man, get up. Do something. Figure yourself out.